And just before we hear from Minister Fabius, welcome, let me hear, first of all, from Minister Manuel Pulgar-Vidal. We were talking yesterday about your expectations here, having come from COP20. What is your feeling, and what about the NASCAR too, which we're going to hear more from Christiana about in a moment?
Thank you very much again, Minister Fabius. I'm speaking still as a president of the COP, but a relief president, because I have already left the responsibility of the organization, that it is really a big responsibility. So let me share with you some reflections about what does it mean, the COP, and what does it mean, the COP21. First, I think that we should remember the two pillars that Mr. Gerard Mistralet has just raised: sense of urgency and level of ambition. The science has already told to us that we should act, and that we are now facing the consequences of the climate change. So because of that, the level of ambition is key. And the level of ambition in the short term, it is going to be reflected in the INDCs. Secondly, I think that we should have into consideration the principles of this negotiation. And the first one, it is the confidence. Build consensus between almost 200 countries, 200 nations, 200 realities need to build a very strong confidence atmosphere. It is difficult, but it is possible. And because of that, it is important to act based on transparency and inclusiveness. This is a multi-stakeholder process in which we should involve the business sector, the civil society, the indigenous people, the government, among some other actors. And we should remember that this is a party-driven process, and that is very important and key in the process, guided by science. Because the science, it is our basis to take decisions. My third reflection, it is about the process. And because of that, we should remember that we had already failed in 2009 in Copenhagen. But today, we are in a very different process. We are in the process in which we are trying to balancing the top-down and the bottom-up. We are in a process in which we have the tool of the Green Climate Fund. We are in a process in which, through the COP19 in Warsaw, the COP20 in Lima, we have already taken decisions. So we are supporting what we are going to reach in the COP21 here in Paris. So every detail, as Secretary Kerry has just told to us, everything, it is a good step toward the success. And we should have that into consideration. Fourth, there are some sensitive topics. We in Lima have already dealt with the problem of the CBDR. But still, we should continue talking about the CBDR, how we are going to reflect the differentiation in the agreement. Also, the scope, hopefully now, it is very clear that adaptation, it is a key topic in the negotiation. Climate finance, loss and damage, it is also very important. So we should have that into consideration to trying to build momentum. My fifth reflection, it is about the opportunities. And again, let me raise the importance of the INDCs and also the Lima-Paris Action Agenda, that as Janos Pastor has just told to us, it is an opportunity to be formalized during the COP21 here in Paris. And the NASCA, the non-state actor zone for climate action, it is really an opportunity because we are drawing, as the NASCAs, the line that are going to frame what the different actors are doing. So that is why we do think that the LPAA and the NASCA, it is a good platform for moving for the future. Finally, let's think in the future. I think that in the COPs, we are used to acting as a wedding planners. We are thinking on the party, we are thinking on the ceremony, the dress, the drinks, among some other things for the party. But we need to think of on the couples in the future. What does it mean, that marriage of the world, the consensus? And that is why I think that after Paris, we should have a lot of things to do, because it's going to be the year of the implementation. The implementation of the agreement that I'm sure we are going to have in Paris this year. The implementation of the SDGs, among some other international debates, because we are talking about development, and that it is very important. So let me finish saying, Minister Fabius, my friend, that we know that you have a big responsibility, but we know that the French and the French team are doing their best. And we are sure you have the Peruvian support and the support of the world that you are going to reach with the objective. Good luck with that responsibility. Thank you.